hello, welcome. You know, I just never really know how to introduce myself or say hi on these channels. It's like you don't want to say the same thing every time, like, hey! So, sorry I just said howdy. Howdy tends to slip out. I say howdy sometimes. I'm not from the South. Well, I'm from Southern California, but I don't think that counts. Today I'm going to be going over my skincare routine. This is something a lot of people ask me about, but I've got to be the first to tell you that honestly, for the last 24 years, I really haven't had a skin regime or routine at all. It was lucky if I even washed my face before I went to bed. I know, cringe, but honestly, thanks to my mom, good genetics, I just have always had pretty clear skin and a really good complexion, so I haven't really felt like I needed to use anything, which actually is just a horrible way of thinking, because just because you don't have acne does not mean that your skin does not need to be taken care of. So I've learned the error of my ways, and I am definitely taking a more active role in taking care of my skin. And so I just want to share some different products that I really love and that work well for me. Alright, so I just thought I would start in kind of the order in which you use products. So, makeup removers. I actually just talked about this in a haul video, but I've recently been using the Almay Oil-Free Gentle Eye makeup remover. This works really well. It does its job. It takes the makeup off. I'm not a huge fan of the smell, but it's a good makeup remover. When I don't use that, I actually use Aveda's Beautifying Composition. This isn't actually meant to be a makeup remover, but it's kind of an overall oil for your skin, and it actually does do an amazing job of taking makeup off. So if you have this, it's awesome. It's just a really moisturizing oil for your body, your bathtub, scalp. You can just put it anywhere, but it takes mascara off beautifully. And it's really gentle, and it moisturizes at the same time. So these are the two things that I'm currently using to remove my makeup. After I remove my makeup, I like to wash with the Aveda Tourmaline Charged Exfoliating Cleanser. This stuff is awesome. I love Aveda products. I work for Aveda, so I've had an opportunity to try pretty much everything. And this is a really awesome exfoliating cleanser. It smells really good. It's just a nice, clean smell. It's got awesome little, I know it's like some type of nut. Anyway, it helps increase cell turnover to reveal a more radiant face and skin, and it's got like hibachi something beads in it. Why can't I find it? Creamy formula with mango butter leaves skin conditioned. Oh, jojoba. Naturally derived jojoba exfoliating beads help remove impurities and skin dulling surface cells. So I really love using an exfoliator on my skin. I feel like it just takes off that layer of skin. That sounds really gross, like not a whole layer, but just the dead cells that don't need to be on there anymore. If I am in the shower, I will just wash my face with this. It's also an exfoliator, so I don't necessarily use these both at the same time. It kind of depends on if I'm taking a shower that night. If I'm taking a shower that night, I'll use the Aveeno Clear Complexion Cream Cleanser. This is just a cleanser that I've used forever. Even Trevor has started using it because I just keep it in the shower. I love Aveeno products. It just gently exfoliates your skin, and it has salicylic acid in it too. So if you're kind of breaking out or it's that week of the month, you know what I'm talking about, this is a really great exfoliating cleanser that I like to use in the shower, and it just smells great. I've been using this for years, so it's definitely a product that I stand by and have loved for a really long time. If you find that the exfoliators that actually have little beads in it to be too abrasive for your skin, I would definitely recommend the Botanical Kinetics Exfoliant. This is a liquid exfoliator, which is actually pretty cool. It is also by Aveda. It's in their Botanical Kinetics line, and it's very, very gentle, and you can kind of feel it like work on your skin a little bit. So it does the same thing, but with a liquid. I do have sensitive skin. I feel like the exfoliators I use aren't too much, but if for some reason every once in a while I feel like I've been doing a little too much, I like to use this liquid exfoliator. It's just a really cool product, and what I love about this too is it's really easy to apply to the whole body. You don't have to just use it on your face. So skincare for your décolleté in your shoulders and your arms or wherever you need to get rid of those dead surface cells. So awesome product as well. All right, so after I have washed and exfoliated, I use a toner. Now, in the past, toners and me have not been friends because it's way too abrasive for my skin type. It dries it out, it sucks it out, it makes my skin feel just disgusting. But when I started working at Aveda, everyone raved about the Aveda Enbrightenment Brightening Treatment Toner. And so I decided, okay, if everyone loves this so much, I gotta give it a try. Oh my gosh, the only toner ever that I have used that does not dry out my skin and make it just disgusting and flaky and feel super tight. I hate that tight feeling. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever used a horrible toner. This stuff is almost like conditioning. It increases surface cell turnover for an even skin tone, but it does it without drying out my skin or making it have that tight, nasty feeling. I love this stuff. It smells great. I just want to bathe in it. I wish I could. It's a little too expensive for that, but I wish I could bathe in it. Absolutely love it. All right, so after you have washed your face and exfoliated, it's time to move on to the next step, which is putting back in that moisture and those vitamins and those awesome things that make our skin just glow. I have talked about this item before. It is the St. Ives Timeless Skin Collagen Elastin Moisturizer. You guys, this stuff is like $4 at your grocery store, and it is amazing. It puts that collagen back into your skin. It smells awesome. It's just an awesome, clean, fresh, like a baby's bum. Well, you don't really want to smell like a baby's bum, but you know what I mean. It smells like a clean baby. Nothing smells better than a clean baby. So because it's cheap, I just love to slather this everywhere. You put this on before you go to bed, and when you wake up in the morning, you'll feel a difference. It is awesome. This is just kind of my go-to moisturizer for my face. When I want to kind of step it up a notch around the eyes, you know, those areas that are going to eventually get wrinkles, but hopefully by using stuff like this, that will be put at bay for a while. This is the Aveda Green Science Firming Eye Cream. I love this stuff. It's a great cream. A little goes a long way. It lasts forever. I kind of just want to put some on now when we're talking because, you know, could always use some day cream, eye cream, whatever I'm talking about. Eye cream in the day. Why not? I love this formula. Aveda's awesome. I love all their products. Yeah, this is just a great eye cream. I love this. Really great for sensitive skin. You can use it day and night. Love it. So after I've moisturized my whole face and specifically under my eyes in those sensitive areas, I sometimes will use the Aveda Enbrightenment Correcting Lotion. If I do have some acne scars or little spots, just when I do get a zit, it like leaves this awesome purple mark on my face because my skin is so sensitive and white. And this really helps just kind of even out your skin tone and brighten it up and clear up some of those spots and stuff. So I don't use this all the time, but it's definitely a product that I'll use for my skin on the occasion, and it goes really well with that toner. So great little pair and duo. This is another item that I use to hydrate my skin. It's from SkinCeuticals. It's the Hydrating B5 Gel. I just got this as a sample and I've been loving it. I don't use this every time, but it's just a really great product to use to really infuse hydration if you're lacking in that department. And since moving to Utah, it is so dry here. I'm always needing stuff like this. So I have been incorporating this into my routine as of late. So SkinCeuticals is an awesome line. Pretty much anything from there is amazing, and I wish I could get more of it, and I probably should. So yeah, their Hydrating B5 Gel is a great one. Another item that I have been incorporating into my skincare routine, it's not necessarily something I use on the daily, just when I need it, is the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Puff Eye Roller. This stuff is just an awesome pick-me-up. If you have really puffy eyes, it just puts in awesomeness. Number one, it has a really kind of a cooling effect applicator, so it just feels really refreshing when you put it on. It has caffeine in it, I know is one of the main ingredients that kind of makes it so that your skin kind of gets that, I don't know what it does. I'm just making things up as I go. It's awesome, it's for puffy eyes. Honestly, if I'm just gonna get real with you. If I've been crying, this stuff is awesome to put on after. I feel like it kind of gives back and rejuvenates my face after I've had a little you know, moment. We're gonna call it a moment. So if you had a few moments in your life lately, you should try this. If you haven't had a moment, it's also just really good if you wake up and you're kind of puffy and you stayed up a little too late or all that fun stuff. So definitely not something I use every day, but something to incorporate into those occasional special moments and days that you do have. So I do love this stuff. And last but not least, an item that I definitely don't use every day, but is something that all girls like to treat themselves with on the occasion, is the Tourmaline Charged Radiance Mask. This is an Aveda mask that is just dynamite. This is the best mask that I have ever used at home. It feels like you're truly getting a facial at home. I don't know what it does that is so awesome, but you can feel it working on you. It's cool. So this stuff really does what it says, the radiance. You put this on, I probably only do this every 2 weeks, but you can do it once a week. It is amazing. This stuff is amazing. It's just a thick white mask that you can put on your clean face, and it just really penetrates the skin and works really amazing stuff. Let me just read it, because it's gonna do, I'm not gonna do it justice. It's a creamy facial mask blended with finely powdered tourmaline, a naturally energizing mineral, antioxidants, mushroom extract, and a word I can't pronounce, glucosamine, whatever, gently helps loosen the bonds between dry surface cells to reveal radiant skin beneath. Contains naturally moisturizing marumarumu butter, that's a name, marumarumu, which helps soothe with sugar-derived anti-irritant, aroma neutral. So yeah, it doesn't smell like anything. It's just amazing. A lot of times at Aveda, I know they'll mix this with a drop of like an Aveda essence, so like, you know, one of those, if you guys have an essential oil or something like that, you can mix it in with that. But this stuff is amazing, and that tourmaline really is what makes the difference with this. And so yeah, every once in a while it's just really great to do a nice mask, antioxidants, amazingness. This stuff's gold. Alright, so that was just a general overview of all the different items that I'm using currently in my skincare routine. If you guys have any questions about anything that I talked about, feel free to leave a comment below, or you can go on my blog. I'll have links to all the items and products that I mentioned on there, and you can always send me an email too. So, I will see you later. Alligator. Alright? Whoa, 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 whoa. I wonder what it would feel like if I put this in my nose.